watching Imagination Television.
Now, here's Varsha Nair with today's talk.
Good morning. The Indo-US World Affairs Institute is taking a trade delegation to India, which is led by Maryland Governor Martin O'Malley. Today we have in our studios Dr. Raj Dave, Chairman of the Indo-US World Affairs Institute and a partner at Pillsbury Windsor Shaw Pittman, and Professor Vinod Jain, President and CEO of the Institute and a professor at the Robert H. Smith Business University in Maryland. Welcome to our studio, Professor Jain and Dr. Dave.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What is the India-US World Affairs Institute?
Well, the India-US World Affairs Institute was established in 2006 with the idea of helping Indians and Americans get to know each other better and to strengthen America's position in world affairs and global business and India's position in world affairs and global business. When it was established, we have had about 20 senior professors, executives and professionals who are on our board. Dr. Dave is our chairman and I'm the president and CEO of the organization. And we have done quite a few very interesting things in the last 2-3 years. And these are not the typical things other Indian focused organizations do because we are serving the interests of both India and America. For instance, we recently published a book which is called How America Benefits from Economic Engagement with India. When it was published, it was released by Minister Kapil Sibal in Mumbai and a senator in Washington, D.C. It has been carried by more than 3 dozen media outlets. And even Secretary Hillary Clinton quoted from the book. I have seen ambassadors and undersecretaries quote from the book all the time. And we are going to do it again in the spring, bring an update.
What is the strength of the Institute at the present time?
Strength in terms of the number of people employed by the Institute.
Yes.
Well, we are all volunteers. Nobody gets paid.
Oh, okay.
So there are 20 of us. 7 of us are much more involved in the Institute and everybody is a volunteer. No, all of us have regular full-time jobs. I teach at the University of Maryland. Dr. Dave is a senior attorney at Pillsbury Law Firm.
Tell me about the Maryland Governor's trade delegation that is going to India.
Yeah, we have been working on taking a delegation with us for the last 1 year. Last summer, the governor announced that he is going to take his own delegation. So we joined forces with him and we are their official partners now for the India trade delegation, which essentially means that anybody going with the governor can register with us for a variety of business facilitation services and all logistics support such as hotels and airlines and so on. Now, in terms of business services, we are taking our members in every city where we go for company visits. There will be business networking meetings, there will be seminars, there will be receptions. Every morning, we are all staying in the same hotel, so there will be an informal breakfast meeting with the governor and his team. And every evening, there is a reception. Some of the receptions are hosted by the US Embassy, some by local businesses in India.
So is this the first trip that the Maryland governor is taking to India?
In fact, this is the first ever a governor's trip from Maryland to India. Oh, okay. So not Governor Martin O'Malley, first ever a governor from Maryland has gone to India.
When and where will this delegation be going?
This delegation is going to Hyderabad, Mumbai and Delhi. And the dates are from November 28th to December 3rd. At each city we will be there for 2 days. And at each city, could you sort of give a little bit details of what are our specific agenda and who we are meeting in each cities?
Okay. Yeah. Well, in each city, we will be meeting a number of business people who correspond with the kinds of businesses that are going with us. I mean, let's say if a biotech company is going with us, there will be biotech executives from India visiting us, meeting us at different events, at luncheon events, at dinner events, at seminars and at company visits. So these are the kinds. So in every city, essentially, there's a very packed, business-focused agenda. The governor has his own agenda. For instance, he'll be signing sister state agreements. He will be meeting companies that want to invest in Maryland.
And the sister state agreement is with the state of Andhra Pradesh.
And also Maharashtra.
Okay.
So he's signing two sister state agreements with the chief ministers of Andhra Pradesh and Maharashtra.
What else can we expect as an outcome for this delegation?
Well, for the business people who are going with us, they will probably meet like 50, 60 or 80 counterparts in India. So they can expect to set up business meetings, they can expect to have future interaction with them, whether they are looking for a partner in India or they are trying to export to India or even import from India. So that's what we are doing.
You know, what I have seen, having taken 7 previous delegations to India, which have been judicial delegations through George Washington University, is that those who come on these delegations, the biggest advantage is networking. You suddenly are in a place like India where you have 6 days to network with 50, 60 companies who are going from here, and even network with the governor and his staff, which you possibly would never get an opportunity to do so in the United States. So I have found networking is a huge benefit for people who come on a delegation like this.
What is the industry focus going to be on the delegation?
2 particular industries that are strongly represented on this delegation are biotech industry and the IT industry.
Who all are delegation members going to India?
Well, in addition to the Governor Martin O'Malley and the First Lady, there will be people from his cabinet. There will be the county executives from Prince George's County and Montgomery County and some of their staffs. But mostly these will be business people, lots of business people. Companies like MedImmune, many major companies and smaller companies are going with the delegation. Plus, there will be about a dozen academics. For instance, I think the University of Maryland's president is going, and somebody from Johns Hopkins is going. So there will be quite a mix of business people. I would say half of the people going would be business people, and 1/4 government people from the governor's office or from counties, and about another 1/4 would be academics.
How would somebody who's interested in this delegation contact you?
Well, first thing, they can just visit our website, which is www.india-us.org, which has a huge amount of information about the delegation and about a number of other things. Also, they can always call, which is 301-651-2818.
Thank you so much for coming to our studio today, and all the best for your delegation.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.